you live from the graveyard.
I keep you vicious, 6 inches when I'm switching from Marco to ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spits prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like Mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing. When I aim at a misfit, his shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King Sarge wig split, give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day when we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them to get cheers for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga right through my hood on go dating. Split the script from a shot erase. Somebody dropped in the middle of sex. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. You got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga? That's my bitch. We done fucked around, and this some main shit, untaming shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it run blood stick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day when we from, yo, it goes down.
Feel like it's hard and it sounds like you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder. We in this bitch. What's up, y'all? Ryan.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? We talking about this weekend. What's up?
Now get it cracking lacking. What's up?
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, goddammit. What's up? Ian, where you at, Ian? All right, he around there somewhere. Gotta leave some room for them people. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Sam Sports, what up, baby? What's going on, BJ in the hell?
What's up, BJ?
I'm gonna need you to do something for me next week. Put my shit on my Instagram because I can't seem to do it. But anyway, listen, we in here, Ignorant Thinker Podcast. You understand? Sam Sports collaboration. We here with Ron Thomas. You know what I mean? Birds of Prey in the house. Got Ian Rakelli in the building. Listen, y'all know how we got to do. We got rundowns as we used to do with Ron's questions, trash ass players, certified players. We also gonna talk about that Black Monday, and we're gonna get into these playoff matchups. We're gonna talk a little bit about them as well. So Ron, come on, give us some trash ass players.
My first trash ass player, and I don't know if you pay attention to this game, Dennis or Ian. The Colts, when they lost to the Texans, why they best player was not in the game at the end? Jonathan Taylor. Why he was not in the game? Now, yes, at the beginning he got injured, came back in, then left, then came back in, then left. Why he was not in at the last minute, Dennis? I mean, I want to know what the reason. Can somebody tell me that much?
Obviously, they wasn't thinking about winning the game. Yes, I need you, fool. Yeah, I need you. Man.
Now, my trash ass, again, my trash ass player is my team. And why I say my team? Because Arthur Smith had not shown no emotion for 3 years. We know his body was there, but you ain't see no emotion out of him. You ain't see nothing. How you gonna get mad at the end But what about 3 years? No emotion or nothing.
He knew his
Then
time
you
was
go,
up. You know,
huh?
you always got that extra when your job on the line.
It is what it is. Don't get mad then. Don't be trying to fight then with Dennis Allen.
Yeah. And
Don't
that was a
try to
big
fight,
rivalry.
huh?
That was a big rivalry game too, man. Like
Yes, it was, but still, your play calling such as you not no good head coach. I mean, you talk about that, kid, Dennis. You said Son MF is a good OC, and Son MF is a great head coach.
That's right.
Well, Arthur Smith, you neither. You don't need to get another motherfucking job in the motherfucking NFL again. You sucks. Whoever hired you the first day, they should get fired. Whatever GM said, you need to come to my office. That motherfucker need to get fired. For thinking about you getting the job, that motherfucker need to get fired. For the past 3 years, we were 7-10.
Oh, he was 7-10 3 years straight?
3 years straight.
Dang.
This motherfucker had lost his damn mind. Now you want to show your damn mustache. Why don't, like we did, we left his ass in New Orleans. You sucks at a play calling. You need to take 5 years off, go home, be with your father at FedEx, the man that owns FedEx. You don't even need to come back. You need 5 years. 5 motherfucking years. Somebody need to put the motherfucker on Madden. On Madden. Get better calling.
Okay. Well, we're going to see about that.
My last so-far player, and I was rooting for this team all year. Okay. They're not my team.
Here we go.
The Washington Huskies, wide receiver court. What the fuck happened to y'all? What the fuck happened to y'all?
I will.
Dennis, answer that for me.
Well, you know what? Big games, things happen, man. A lot of people ain't used to be. You know, when the lights get bright, some shit you'll find out what the fuck is right, wrong, or right. All right. When the lights get bright, you're gonna find out what the fuck wrong or right. That's what it is.
Dennis,
the lights were the brightest that they ever been.
Were they the number 2 seed?
But the lights ain't never been that bright.
Wait a minute. Answer that, sir. Were they the number 2 seed?
They was the number 2 seed, but the lights ain't never been that bright. Like I keep trying to tell you.
Okay. So you did all this work.
Hold on. They wide receivers are projected to go in the first round of the draft. I think both of them. You know, depends on who you.
Polk is round 2. Anduze is round 1.
Well,
again, depends on who you listen to. If you listening to my man damn, what is his name? What the fuck is his name?
I'm just going off of CBS Sports. They have a mock draft.
No, I was going off my board that don't nobody like. Like who the fuck is
Mets?
Oh, you're talking about that bum Mel Kiper. That's what you're talking about.
Mel Kiper, yeah. Mel Kiper. Yeah, Mel Kiper got 3 wide. Mel Kiper got 3 wide receivers going to the top 10.
I mean, Nabers, Harrison, but who's the other one? Wait, who?
Mel Kiper got 3 wide receivers. Thank you. Oh, it's Mel Kiper Jr. I didn't know it was Mel Kiper Jr. Dang, I thought it was just Mel Kiper. Okay, thank you, AB. Yeah, Mel Kiper got 3 wide receivers going to the top 10. That's why I said it depends on who you talk to. And if it's 3 going to the top 10, then it's another 3 going before the top 20.
Right.
So that's 6 wide receivers, supposedly. Right. Let me just say that, supposedly.
Now, my thing is, Dennis, I watched the whole game. The whole game. Michael Penix Jr. put it on the damn money every time.
Yeah, but they listen. They had to try. Listen, we saw when the lights get bright. We seen Tony Romo had a little bit too much butter on his hands one time, right? And he fumbled the fucking ball. Okay. Now, if you let my dad tell it, my dad said that's the shiniest fucking football he's ever seen in NFL history. If you let my dad tell it, but I'm gonna tell my side of the story, and I'm just gonna let you know. Listen, I just don't see it.
But my thing, wait a minute, man. My thing is, you did all that work all season to get to the big dance.
Yeah, and this shit happens, man. I'm trying to tell you, this shit happens, man.
I never seen no shit like that a day in my life.
I did. I've
seen. So according to CBS Sports, who I trust, I know Dennis doesn't, but I do. So they got
hold on. Wait. You can't say that.
You trust Mel Kiper. You trust
ESPN. I didn't say that I did not trust him. I just said it depends on who you listen to with the mock draft. That's all. The only mock draft that I trust 100% is the Ignorant Thinker podcast, the Sam Sports annual mock draft party that happens every year a week before the draft. That's the only draft I trust.
First off, I appreciate your plug, by the way. I love that you're
I was plugging that.
But according to this here, CBS Sports, they have 5 receivers going in the first round. They got Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Nabers, Roman Duze, Keon Coleman, and Brian Thomas. They got 5 going in the first round.
Brian Thomas, who's playing for?
Brian Thomas, LSU.
Oh, so both LSU wide receivers going. Okay.
Yeah. They got the boy from Florida State.
Keon Coleman, Florida State. They have him going as the 4th receiver in the first round. Yeah.
All right.
But that made Michael Penix Jr. look worse than what he was.
That's cool. I still think.
Quick side note, Dennis, they have 7 receivers in the second round. So, whatever.
But I still think somebody's going to grab him in the first round.
More definitely. We will.
Okay. All right. So what you got over there, Ian?
For trash ass players?
Trash. Tell me your trash.
I mean, I gotta go with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Woo. Memphis Grizzlies.
I mean, I gotta go with Little Memphis. Not Big Memphis. Little Memphis.
What?
They lose Ja Morant. He's out first 25 games. He comes back for just 9 games before pulling a Derrick Rose, and he's out for the year.
Ouch.
I don't feel bad for Little Memphis for all the trash talk, all the stuff they were doing years ago. I don't feel bad for you. This was pretty much karma. I mean, I feel no bad at all for Memphis. So they're trash ass players.
Call it deja vu. I was just saying. I'll wait. Go ahead.
And then number 2, I got to go with the NBA officials. They are the softest officials I've ever seen in my life. They are calling fouls for absolutely no reason, giving techs for doing absolutely nothing. You saw what Jaylen Brown just did. He's calling into an investigation into the call between the Pacers and Celtics game recently. Like, these NBA officials are by far the softest officials in all of major sports. Not even close. See, the NBA is a multi-billion-dollar company, so my advice to you, fire all those officials, bring in some officials who actually know how to officiate, and bring in people who actually know what they're doing. Because these NBA officials are trash. I mean, there was one official who kicked out Tim Duncan for laughing.
Yeah, that was no, he just didn't like Tim Duncan.
Hey, but still, for laughing.
Rashid, if you go listen to Rasheed Wallace podcast, you'll see.
Right.
Rasheed Wallace breaks down. He knows every referee. I don't know their name. He knows every referee tendencies and who they like and who they don't like.
No, I think it was Joey Crawford. I think that was his name.
Who was the referee that kicked out Rasheed Wallace? Just for looking.
Tim Donahue.
For looking at it, no, he didn't like him.
The guy who was betting on games, Tim Donahue. That's who it was. But no, they got to be on there too, Dennis. They are trash. The officials in the NBA got to go.
Okay. All right. Well, let me get my trash out. I'm gonna start off I'm gonna start off with the Jacksonville Jaguars, man.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know that they put Sunshine on his pedestal. Sunshine has been put on a pedestal, and I want to make sure I say this clear. He's been put on a pedestal since beating Alabama in a national
Mm-hmm.
championship game. Ever
Mm-hmm.
since he beat the Alabama national championship game, he has been put on a pedestal. He has been crowned one of the best quarterbacks ever out there. People said he was going to win the Heisman the next year, and I said, no, he's not. And people told me I was a hater, and I was just sitting there. I was like, look, if you go back and you look at this game, all
Mm-hmm.
he did was hit his first reads. That's all he
Mm-hmm.
did. All his first reads was open, and he hit all his first reads. He was also carried by a dominant defensive line. Now, individually, these guys ain't that good, but
Mm-hmm.
together as a collective unit, them guys was dominant, and he was gathered by a good, dominant defensive line. And
Mm-hmm.
out of the four defensive linemen, two of them guys is actually still doing anything out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically how I felt about the whole situation. Now they start the season off 8-3. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they're supposed to redeem themselves this season. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because they lost to Kansas City, which they felt as though they should have won that game, but it was
Mm-hmm.
on some BS. So they go out to the 8-3. They're the number one seed in the AFC at the moment. Next thing you know, they lose five out of the next six, I think it was. Am I right about that, Ian? Five out of the next six?
They started 8-3 and they went 9-8. So
They were 9-8. Okay. Okay. So they only won one game after that. So all right. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, yo, Jacksonville really imploded. And I see now that there's coaches on Jacksonville getting to leave. You know what I mean? Like you got the running back coach. He's out of there. You got the one of
defense
another one on
coordinator.
offensive coach, defensive coordinators. They're out of there. You know, Doug Peterson has to take some rep for this too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because people looked at him as the savior, and now you got your quarterback. And if you have another quarterback that implodes under pressure, like your last quarterback did, and all of a sudden people are going to start to look at you a little differently too, like they're looking at Frank Wright. You know, all of this is starting to go cool hand in hand. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I understand you trying to get your people over there, like your Frank Wrights and your Deuce Staley's. I think you should get all your old squad back. Bring back all the Avengers if you have to. But you got to get this right. You got to get this right. And if you got that, and this got to be the offseason, you get this right because not only did you have the division, but you had a chance of being the best team in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about Jacksonville. Now, also, while I'm kicking their ass, I got to kick my team's ass, which is the Eagles. All right?
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles on the same planet. We started off 10-1 and
Mm-hmm.
went 10-1 and looked like, you know, we had things going, and it just seemed like everybody on our team ran out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
It just don't feel like they got it no more. Can't nobody make tackles. Can't nobody get where they're supposed to get at. Don't nobody know what they need to do no more. It
Mm-hmm.
just don't look good. We can't get rid of the ball on time. We can't. We run the ball pretty okay, but we don't look as successful as we used to. We look
Mm-hmm.
tired.
You
That look
don't
like a whole tired thing. Whole team looked tired. And we got a playoff game. And I sat there and I said to myself, please don't have us play on Monday. I kept saying, I said, I don't care when we play. I don't want to play on Monday. That's all I kept saying. I don't care when we play. I just don't want to play on Monday. Schedule comes out 2 hours later. Eagles play
Monday.
on Monday. I said, what in the I just can't have nothing on Monday.
I
Damn.
mean, you're a box office attraction. That's why.
But
I ain't trying to
Dennis,
hear it. I mean, I
Dennis?
understand we did have three record set games this season. So I understand, but god damn, man. Like
Look, Philadelphia is good for ratings, Dennis. Let's just be real. Philadelphia is good for ratings.
I understand. Well, we got John here today. What's going on, John?
what's up, John?
Hello, John. Hello.
Gentlemen, and there's somebody talking, but I don't see their face.
Yeah, let's show his face. Let's show his face soon. Don't worry about
What?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
almost
okay.
home. I'm driving home now.
Oh, okay. Well, gentlemen, I just wanted to express my appreciation for you guys having me in today. You know, Ron was kind enough to invite me. You know, I have Ron on my little Riggedy Rack podcast every now and then, and I appreciate his input. And he has spoken highly of you, gentlemen, because you know, you guys are coming from all over the four corners of the earth, you know, from what I'm understanding. And you know, I'm just glad to be here. I can't talk too much about nobody else's house when my house is messy, dirty, and nasty.
Okay, what team is that?
We got the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, let's hear it. Let's talk about it. Let's hear it.
ATL.
Well, hey man, you know, you sure you want to press that down button on the elevator like that? You want to go down there?
No, go all the way down.
Man, good grief. Now, I don't know what our bottom floor is. You know, we got 2 parking garages and then hell. So do you really want to?
Hey, you know what? It's sort of like your stadium because you got to park underneath the stadium. So it's sort of like your stadium, man.
Hey, man, I tell you, you know, you guys looking at it from the outside in, I really don't know what your impressions are of it, but the people who have to suffer through this here in the city, you know, we are embarrassed. That's basically what I'm going to say. We are really embarrassed because of what we put on the field, as well as what the optics are of our situation. And man, I'm telling you, it's woo wee. You know, we had a press conference yesterday, and it was an attempt to try to explain what was going on, our hierarchy, who's making the decisions, who's doing what, who's doing this, who's doing that. And there were 2 notable. Now, Ron, when I first posted, now you saw what I posted, and I had to make an addendum because, all right, the CEO of the team, as well as the owner of the team, were front and center in the press conference. They were fielding questions. Our question, the people who really pay attention to what's going on with the team, was, where's the general manager? Where's the GM? Then somebody popped me upside the head with a 2x twice and said, hold up, you got a president that's not there. His name, Greg Beadles. So I had to amend my post and say, okay, where is the president and where is the general manager? Along with the CEO and the owner. Have we created a 2-tier system here where these folk don't get no smoke, but these folk do? So you know, because see, everybody in the press conference was asking, where is the GM? What type of voice, input, experience, or whatever, especially since you grabbed this man from New Orleans and was touting him and pumping him up like he knew what he was doing and everything. Where is he? Everybody asking, where this man at? Nobody sees him. He quiet. But when you fired your last coach, you had the GM and the president, Rich McKay, Thomas Dimitroff. They were there at the press conference. So why ain't the GM there this time? What the hell going on here?
Maybe he getting fired too.
No, they say he's safe.
They say he's safe.
Matter of fact, okay, hold up now. Now let me throw some more paprika in this stew. They said that, he's not here because he's helping the former position coaches transition. They're trying to get landing spots. They need to be. They need there, baby. You're gonna be all right. We'll find a spot for you, or something to happen.
Okay.
Really? Really? So see, I'm looking at these folk all cross-eyed and left-eyed and You know, I'm side-eyeing these folk here. Hey, man, because, hey, Ron, I tell you, one time we had 7 general managers.
Mm-hmm.
7. One in charge of tape, one in charge of Band-Aids, one in charge of parking in the green lot.
Yeah.
Another one, because I couldn't lie this good. I couldn't even tell a lie this good. So we are in, I mean, the more these people were talking, the more confused everybody was getting. Because number one, your GM that you got from New Orleans, who studied up under the GM that was in New Orleans about how to manage a team under the salary cap, you know, you tout him as though he knows what he's doing. Then you hire him after you hire the coach. All right. So, and you say that they are on equal footing. The GM goes and buys the groceries. The coach makes a recommendation, but you got this head, the CEO, that's up there advising everybody. But the president, he's out of the loop because I haven't seen him all year. Didn't remember that they had hired him until somebody hit me over the head and told me that they had hired him.
Okay.
Man, I mean, I really, the more I talk about it, the more confused I get talking to you about it.
All right. Well, we got you as that's your trash. All right. Now we go on to certified players. All right. Now that's of the week. We do this every week. So certified players of the week. Now I'm gonna hit the Ron first, then I'm gonna come to you, then I'm gonna go to Ian. All right. So Ron, who you got for your certified player?
The Orlando Magics retired Shaquille O'Neal jersey.
I don't know who this is, Facebook user, but state your name, gangster.
Let me say that again. The Orlando Magics retired Shaquille O'Neal jersey.
Yeah, they made it official. They did. He was there.
I don't. No. He was.
All right, they did official. They going to. Okay.
They made that was the announcement, if I'm not mistaken. I guess they made an announcement.
And my last certified player is the Buffalo Bills beat the Miami Dolphins and won the division.
And they were 7-6 at one point.
Shout out to Ace. Shout out to Ethan. Shout out to the Buffalo fan base.
Yeah, Monster. Shout out to them.
Monster. My cousin Ernest.
Yeah, OG. Can't forget OG. Yeah.
So
now, do you have any certified players with you, John?
Ooh. Now, your criteria for a certified player is someone that did something notable the previous week.
That's right.
I've got to give it, and I know my people are going to hate me. I'm going to give it to Jameis Winston.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give it to Jameis Winston. Hey, yeah, I'm going to give it to Crab Leg. Thinking outside of the box, you know, upsetting the apple cart, because thing is that there are no rules against what it was that he did. And the reason I'm giving him that is because my quarterback didn't do it in the Super Bowl. He followed instructions. My Matt Ryan followed instructions during the Super Bowl, and you know, went ahead with the pass play when he knew he should have gone with a run play 3 times, dropped down, and then kicked the field goal. We win. We got a ring. But old Crab Legs did what he was supposed to do. You know, I have no problem with people out, you know, hey, take it on your own, make it your own. got that young man a touchdown, even if it was against our team, and but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cause see, if $300,000 was on the line, what would you do?
I ain't think of that. All right, what you got over there, Ian?
I mean, I'll say my 2 certified players. The first one is I got to go to New York. I got to go to Madison Square Garden and talk about the New York Knicks. I mean, they have not lost a game in 2024. They are 5-0 in the month of January. I mean, New York Knicks are doing a fantastic job. They trade away RJ Barrett, who has been a disappointment as a New York Knick. They bring in OJ Anunoby. And I say the New York Knicks are doing relatively well.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say for the New York Knicks, 5-0 to start the year, building momentum in the Eastern Conference. Don't be surprised if they are a second-round exit once again, like they were last year. And my number 2 certified player, I have to go to the West Coast now, and that's the Dallas Mavericks. This Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic duo, they've been performing really well this year. The chemistry has been building, and there's been reports that the Toronto Raptors and Dallas Mavericks are talking about a possible Pascal Siakam trade. And if they get Pascal Siakam with Luka and Kyrie, watch out for Dallas in the playoffs this year.
What type of cheating shit is that?
Mm-hmm. But we need to be like Dallas. What they owner is block the trade.
Mark Cuban, bro.
Yeah, we need block the trade. He did it to the Lakers with Chris Paul.
I mean, he really didn't block it. It was the NBA's choice.
Right.
He protested. He did protest.
He didn't block it though. That was David
Stern. Right. Yeah, it was David Stern that blocked it, right?
He spoke up about the shit.
Right. You can protest, but you can't block it though.
Well,
Go ahead, John.
I was just thinking out loud as far as that was concerned, because see, there were rumblings that the Atlanta Hawks were going to try to make a play at that, but Siakam was not going to sign with anybody the next year. Mm-hmm. Okay, and now if Dallas is going for it this year, that would be good. If y'all gonna put all your chips, shove all your chips to the center of the table and go for it, that's fine. But know that he's not going to stay with it, and you might have to offer a king's ransom to get him. And, like I said, for the Hawks purposes, that type of deal wouldn't work with us, and the kids that we have, it's kind of like what the Falcons are going through right now in football. You got a bunch of young people. You fired Travis Schlenk and embarrassed him, and now you got a bunch of young people that I wouldn't take to the used car lot to buy a Chevrolet. They would swindle them every time they would get on the lot. They'd probably be paying 25% interest, get the worst car on the lot without a warranty. Because they're young. They don't know anybody. They're young. They're inexperienced. No. So, we just holding on.
I mean, my whole deal with Pascal Siakam is this. We've seen it in the NBA. We've seen it in NFL, NHL, NBA before. At the trade deadline, if I can get a rental who will then help me win a championship, then it's 100% worth it. All those future players will be worth it if we have a championship being raised in the banners next year. So,
true. True.
Well, certified player, I'm gonna give it to Eric Spoelstra, man. He just signed that tremendous contract extension, making him the highest paid coach right now. So I'm gonna give it to Eric Spoelstra.
Who did he surpass though? Was it Monty Williams? Who did he surpass?
I don't know who he surpassed.
Where's Dalton at? I know Dalton normally could look that up, but
yeah, I don't know where Dalton is, but he'll be around now. Since we got the Atlanta Falcons guys here, all right, I really want to know who is it that y'all want for head coach. I need two answers. Just need two answers on who y'all want for head coach.
My first one is Eric Bieniemy. My second one is Jim Harbaugh.
You about to break the bank.
Hey, money talk, bullshit walk, baby. Now Joe get it.
You about to break the bank. I
And
don't know. What about you? What about you, John? 2 selections for head coach. Who you want?
Harbaugh has to be in the conversation.
Damn, y'all really think about breaking the bank?
I told you.
Well. I mean, we are at break bank level. See, because we're at break bank level. We can't bring in any more young people. Can't bring in any more young people. And with the firing of Mike Vrabel today, everybody looks stupid. Everybody looks stupid because Arthur Smith, one of his lieutenants, one of the people that came up under Mike Vrabel, the search committee, as well as other people around the league, recommended Arthur Smith as one of the top 3 assistants to go get. Okay, we went and got him, made him head coach.
Man.
We sent he had a man here as quarterback coach that had never played the position and never coached the position to coach our 3rd round draft pick. Now, everybody knows that 3rd round draft picks, those are projects.
Yeah.
Those are projects. Those are not immediate starters. Those are projects. So you get a quarterback coach that has never played the position and put him in charge of getting your quarterback ready. All right. Then he leaves here last year, goes to Tennessee as their offensive coordinator. Then you end up firing the entire coaching staff. Now, everybody looks stupid now. The people who recommended Arthur Smith, the people who birthed Arthur Smith, I mean, I mean, the whole thing looks stupid. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I mean, man, the whole shooting match has come down on top of everybody.
All right. So who's your second pick for coach?
Got to have a seasoned veteran. Man, I'm looking for man. I don't have a number 2. I don't have a number 2 because
So you just all in on Harbaugh. Just push all the chips in the table.
He's the only person that meets the qualification.
Damn.
He's coached a team before. Took them to the NFC Championship game. Okay.
Super Bowl.
And took them to the Super Bowl. They came within a couple of plays of winning. So, it won't be a situation where you're breaking a person in that has never been an NFL coach. Okay, there's never been an NFL coach. And right now, we can't afford, I'm speaking of us, we can't afford to keep hiring and firing coaches after 3 years because we will get the reputation of the Cleveland Browns.
Ouch. That heartburn, yeah.
Yeah, we would. I mean, because see, the thing is that, and once you get that type of reputation, will anybody of note or anybody of worth want to come here? The city is nice. We got the, real nice stadium. We got the cheapest hot dogs and hamburgers in town and all that type of stuff. But
y'all do. That's why I love y'all. That's why I love y'all stadium. I ain't gonna lie to you. All of y'all. Compared to being in the Eagles Stadium, listen, not like they just put the schedule out this year to see who's gonna play next year. I was upset that we wasn't playing y'all at y'all house because playing y'all at y'all house is way cheaper than playing y'all at our house. Playing y'all at our house, it costs $400. It costs $400 to go to that game and sit at that same seat. If I go to y'all house to go to the stadium, that same seat $160.
Oh man, see,
and same seat.
Oh man. See, that's what I'm talking about. We got good food, but you supposed to go eat at a restaurant, not at the football game. The food's supposed to be
So you got
the secondary thing. It's supposed to be good football down there first.
Yeah.
You know, and then hey, boss, and then we supposed to be packing that stadium out the way. Y'all ain't supposed to be able to get in there.
And say that again, John. Say that again,
hey,
John.
Hey, hold up, John. Y'all there deep though. Y'all there deep, but
no. Say that one more time.
Hey, I'm just saying we supposed to be selling it out the way y'all don't have no seats. So we can scatter y'all around the stadium like pepper. Y'all don't sit in no one spot. We supposed to be scattering y'all around like pepper.
And we in there.
But I mean, hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. If we've got the seat available and you can come down there and get it, I mean, can't stop you. Yeah, bring the family, bring the friends. Y'all come on down here and get some of this Southern hospitality and enjoy the game.
It was nothing but love, though, John. I had a good time. I was sitting next to.
You don't need to come back, Dennis.
That's why I'm trying. I need to talk to the people that do the schedule. No, man, come on, let us play Atlanta at home, man. Yeah, I like it in Atlanta.
Yeah, but y'all don't treat visitors right up there, man.
Say that again, John.
Especially when the vet was open, man. When that doggone vet was open.
That was a long time ago.
Broad Street Bullies.
Batteries.
Oh man, but like I say, hey, there are teams that travel well. Pittsburgh travels well. You guys do pretty good. I think Patriots fans and Chicago Bears fans travel well.
Oh, San Francisco.
Frisco, yeah, hey, they coming. They when the schedules are open in April, hey man, they looking to see, hey, let me give some hotel reservations, flights, things of that sort. Just get it together, and they come on in, because the thing is that we are still waiting for a team to make it worth our while for me to lead this right here. See, it's hard for me to lead this right here. I got 10 motors in this chair.
In the 90s, though.
I'm gonna tell you something now. All right. Mm-hmm. You better appreciate them cheap tickets now. I'll tell you something I had to learn. You better appreciate them cheap tickets now.
Oh yes, and we do. Yeah. We really
appreciate it now, because when they go up, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be back in that chair, upset that you can't afford the games. Because I'm upset that the tickets, every ticket now is $400. All right, I'm upset about that.
But they said y'all been trying to spend food stamps on y'all.
Dennis, I have a genuine question though, Dennis.
Well, I need you first before you ask your genuine question. Hold your genuine question. I need your two coaches for the Atlanta Falcons.
Well, the first one has been a coach that I have been trying to persuade Ron to have. And for like 5, 6, 7 weeks, I've been telling Ron every single day, go and get this guy. If you are smart and your team is intelligent, go out and get this guy, because he would be the best fit for the Atlanta Falcons. I'm talking about EB, Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy would be the best fit for Atlanta. The way that he has done in Kansas City, the way he helped out with Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, the way he performed as an offensive coordinator would be perfect for a system in Atlanta. More importantly, his coaching IQ and the way that he shows football. Eric Bieniemy is the best choice for you, hands down. But if you want to go defense, all right, let's just say for some reason Atlanta wants to go defense. Well, there's a coach who just got fired 24 hours ago. He led his team to the playoffs. He led his team to an AFC Championship game appearance.
That ain't going to get him. But go ahead.
And I'm going to say this on record. If you are going to go defense, but I don't recommend you do, but if you decide to, Mike Vrabel is right here. He is right there at the doorstep. If you want a winner, you want someone who actually can win, go get him.
Can I stop you right there?
I mean, you can try.
No, we had somebody that came from Mike Vrabel, and they said he was the shit. Turned out to
Arthur
be
Smith is the protege. He's the original.
Wait. Turned out to be the shit stain, aka Arthur Smith.
But Arthur
Hold
Smith
on,
ain't
Ryan.
Mike
I
Vrabel.
told you, Ryan. Didn't I tell you, you ain't getting everything nice that's in the house.
But
I'm
Arthur
gonna break
Smith
it. Can I break it down to you? Can I break it
Yeah.
down to you? You know, one of the best music groups out there all the time is the Jackson 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lead singer was 6 years old. Just want to let you know. His name was Michael Jackson. Michael was 6 years old. His older brother, Tito, was 18. All right? Just want to let you know that, all right? Tito ain't got no hit record. Tito was playing. Tito ain't did nothing. All right? Just want to let you know that. All right? I'm gonna give you another example. Give you another example, all right? Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. All right? It might be some other people that's a little bit better. You got your arguments, but Patrick Mahomes is the man. His brother Jackson Mahomes is the asshole. I just want to let you know that. You ain't getting everything nice in the household. Just want to let you know. Just want to let you know how the game goes. You ain't getting anything nice.
Hey, Ron, and considering you still have a good amount of coaching staff who came from the Titans already to begin with, bringing over Mike, who was the actual guy in Tennessee. Arthur Smith wasn't. He was underneath him.
Right.
But to get the actual guy who knows the system, who actually knows how to use running back, something that you need, by the way, the guy who actually knows how to use a running back properly. I say either go get Mike or go get EB.
Now, may I?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Eric Bieniemy. See, that was something that I was taught in observing basketball. Those seats where the coaches sit and the head coach seat, that little 1.5 inches between that assistant seat and that head coach seat are the most crucial 1.5 inches in basketball, because that head coach is in charge of everything. Okay, that head coach is in charge of everything. Now those assistants, they getting off light, okay, because you hardly even see them unless it's halftime or someplace like that, you know, where they come in and they start talking about, well, what's going to happen in the second half? Well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Okay, you just interview. But the responsibility seat is the head coach seat. Now, at this particular time, you had an offensive coordinator, which Arthur Smith was, / head coach. Going through that again may not be palatable to the masses here or the ownership here. It may not be palatable. You might have to hire a coach on the defensive side and put an offensive coordinator, a good offensive coordinator with him. Plus the fact Eric Bieniemy as well as Vrabel may have landing spots already. Eric Bieniemy may stay in Washington and Vrabel may be going to New England.
But John,
if I can do a rebuttal real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If EB is staying in Washington, then why have they interviewed all these other people to be head coach? If Eric Bieniemy was supposed to be the head coach,
Well,
why are they interviewing all these people?
I think doesn't the Rooney Rule say you got to that certain candidates you do have to interview, but you got to interview everybody. And I mean, plus the fact too, since Magic Johnson and them just bought that team, that's part of the reason that Ron Rivera got fired. Okay, that's part of the reason Ron Rivera got fired. So they and you know, this is just my impression. I don't really know the ins and outs, but my impression is they're going to interview everybody to get the quote unquote best possible candidate. All right. So that same situation is going on with us, because see, me and I got to go back to your question that you asked me about the two top coaches. Ron, refresh my memory. I'm 64.
Arthur
Man.
Blank.
Stuff is slipping away. Not Arthur Blank, but
Rich McKay.
who is the other dude on defense beside our defensive coordinator? Because they were talking about him.
Gary, he came from Green Bay.
Yeah. I can't think of his
the
name.
cornerback coach. Gary.
Yeah.
Damn, what's his name?
I don't know.
But they were talking about him too.
Yeah.
Because see, he's well respected around the league. He's been around the league for a long time and everything. They were talking about him also. So him with that seasoning of being around the league long enough is also, you know, something that I'm looking for if you can't find a previous head coach with head coaching experience. So he's another person that I was thinking about. But you know, as far as Vrabel and like I said, Vrabel may be going back to New England. You know,
he could be.
Because the thing is now, one thing about New England coordinators, when they leave the nest, they come running back.
Mm-hmm.
They leave. Look, it's just like that old cartoon with that old goofy story. Loop, doo doo. He run the nest and then he come flying right back. Oh no. He don't want to leave the nest.
Right.
Because Josh McDaniels, Romeo Crennel, what's his name? Matt Patricia. All of them, they've come back because they didn't do good out on their own. Especially Josh McDaniels out there in
Las Vegas.
Vegas, man, them jokers went running back home because they knew they had a home there. You know, so that's what I'm saying about that. But see, like you say, hey, you know, stranger things have happened, sir. Stranger things have happened.
Well,
by the way, my genuine question, Dennis.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's a cheap ticket?
Cheap ticket. If I'm sitting lower level, I'm only sitting lower level. Let me get that out the way. So unless I might go club. Lower level, and cheapest one is usually near the end zone because don't nobody like sitting there but me, but I like it. So I sit near the end zone. It's around like 100 to 125, and also has to be a newer stadium. Let me get that out the way too. Atlanta has a newer stadium. Okay, their stadium is cell phone ready. Their stadium is cell phone ready. Cowboys Stadium, cell phone ready. Raiders Stadium, cell phone ready. Rams, cell phone ready. You get my point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason why I say cheap ticket, Dennis, because you just said the Raiders Stadium in Vegas. You don't get anything under $400 there. I mean, that's pretty much $400.
Right. And that's why I ain't been in a rush to go nowhere at the Raiders Stadium, to be honest with you. And I know eventually I am going to have to go there, but I ain't in no rush. I'm not paying that much money.
Come on down, Dennis. Come to Vegas.
I'm not paying that much money to go to that stadium. Nah, I'm cool.
Man. Do they have any standing room tickets out there?
They $400.
Yeah.
They got two clubs. They got two clubs.
Only is like $350. Yeah.
So they got two clubs out there.
Whoa, wait a minute. They trying to finance the whole city of Vegas out of the darn football ticket sale? Good grief.
Yeah, that's why they got the
do.
Super Bowl.
They do.
They got I think they got the Super Bowl twice in the next 10 years.
They do. Yes.
Because see, me and Ron were talking about going this year since the Falcons were going out there because I wanted to see the stadium. You know, and it was, it was going to be a trip for me. But good grief, man, I'm gonna have to go back to work.
I want to see it too, but I ain't paying that much to see it.
No, they ain't kicking no rear end like that now. Good grief, man.
I ain't paying that much to see it, but they say the stadium is beautiful on the inside. They got clubs in there. They said you can gamble in there.
I mean,
they say you could get a massage in there.
I'm gonna be biased and say it's the top 5 stadium in the NFL, hands down, top 5.
Well, yeah, because I mean, how new is it? It's about 3 years old, 4 years old now.
Came out in 2020. So
about 3 years old now. Man, good grief. Because I was out there in 2020. No, last year, as a matter of fact, and I saw the place when they were building it and finishing it off. Man, it's a beautiful spot from the outside, and see,
then you walk in,
and
all
see,
that money.
Yeah. I mean, good grief. I thought that. All right. Man, shoot, that might be too rich for my blood.
See, I'm gonna tell you something even more crazy though.
Something you gotta save up for now.
Hey, let me tell you something even more crazy. If you want to take a tour of Allegiant Stadium, just to take a tour, $250.
Damn, it only costs like $20 to tour a stadium.
Well, Dennis, you know.
Hey, it's Vegas, man. It's Vegas. Everything's like
No, I ain't talking about my stadium. I toured the Cowboys Stadium. Touring the Cowboys Stadium cost $20. They gave us somebody that toured us. He took us to the box seats, VIP. We went through what's that shit called? We went through the locker rooms, visitors and home locker room, and we went through the media section. And then afterwards, they had a whole thing that they was doing on the field. You got to go walk on the field. That was my first time walking on an NFL field.
So in Vegas, do they feed you?
Yeah, they got
a bologna sandwich with no cheese.
Hey,
UFC Lopez said the tour cost him $80. Wait a minute, Ian.
UFC Lopez, you went to the Raiders. $80.
He said he went to the Raiders Stadium and the tour was $80. Wait a minute, where you get your sources from?
Man,
what we
but even $80 is expensive because, like I said, I paid $20 for Dallas joint.
What we talking about next, Dennis?
Since we was talking about Vegas, we're gonna get to Vegas. Give me a coaching candidate that y'all think Vegas should get.
I've been saying this. They should keep the head coach they got there.
I'm on that same note that you with that one, Ryan. Same note. What you got over there, John?
I agree with you guys. Keep them out of the running for anybody we want.
Yeah. Okay. What you got over there, Ian?
AP. That's the only person who should be there. AP.
BJ, we talking about who should be coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. The next team we're gonna talk about now is the LA Chargers. Who should be the head coach of the LA Chargers? So y'all can put it in the comments. Zara in the building. What up, Zara? Zara said I ain't paying the $5.
How about Bill Belichick?
LA Chargers, Bill Belichick? Okay.
I really think he'd get them playing at a higher level.
Okay.
Like get rid of the trash, the people that don't deserve to get paid, and bring in your type of guys. You already got the quarterback there.
To be honest with you, I think Eric Bieniemy should go to the Chargers.
We just talked about he coming to Atlanta.
Oh, I never gave you my coach for Atlanta. I'm sorry.
No, Dennis, he never did. No.
Let me give you my coach for Atlanta as he steps off as he always does. Coach Prime. It's my coach for Atlanta. Coach Prime.
He doesn't even want to be an NFL coach.
Right.
Wait, hold up. Until they fucking interview him at the interview. Well, you told us that you didn't want to be an NFL coach. Well, what made you come to the NFL? Must be the money. Must be the money. Must be the money.
Okay,
must be the money. Now hit my theme music. Must be the money.
You gotta
now.
You gotta come better than that.
Why?
why Deion Sanders are all people that don't like the Falcons, that talk shit about the Falcons. Why?
He talks shit about the Falcons because he gonna fix them. That's why he talks shit about the Falcons. There's only one stadium in the NFL that he's in the ring on. There's only one. Must be the money. Must be the money.
Now, let me throw some seasoning in there. There was a post where, okay, I would have said Deion Sanders wasn't even going to consider the NFL. No college coach should. John Harbaugh, the way that you have control over being able to completely recreate and redo your roster. But the NIL situation in college has changed the landscape. And since that has taken place, don't count on Nick Saban being around too much longer. Then on top of that, they were talking about, this particular article was talking about the fact that Kirby Smart is interested in listening to a Falcons proposal because of the NIL money. Because see, the NIL has changed everything. Now they should have been compensating these college players some type of way long time ago. And this would have stopped the NIL situation, because see, once this got in front of a court and the court said, hey, hold up, these people are working for you guys. Okay, y'all making all kinds of money off of the backs of these people. Then even after they leave, and they were being featured in these video games and not being compensated for their name, image, and likeness on these video games. Oh, they say, look here, man, y'all may as well get employee identification numbers for these people. Start taking out taxes on them, because you guys have been screwing these college kids for the longest, and it's got to stop. Since that has changed and you no longer have indentured servants anymore, hey, this whole landscape has changed. Plus the transfer portal, the coach could move all over the country, but the kid couldn't. After you come in their living room and said, hey, I'll take care of a child, come to Chugga Suds University, we'll do whatever we can, and we're going to make a man out of him, and he's going to be a first-round NFL draft pick by the time we get through, and then you up and leave, and the kid is still there, stuck. Man, ooh-wee. So,
wait, hold on.
Must be the money.
Wait, hold on. I got a rebuttal for that.
Mm-hmm.
If you saw what happened with Travis Hunter and with Caleb Williams,
mm-hmm.
if a head coach leaves to go to another school, well, their top prospect and their top recruit can go, hey, I'm going to go to the transfer portal. I'm going to join him. So, not true. Like, if a guy goes to a team and his coach leaves,
but once you in that transfer portal,
what I was saying,
portal, somebody can
go
grab
ahead, man. Yeah, well, what I was saying was that the transfer portal has changed that. The transfer portal has changed that.
Too. I mean, it's going.
Oh yeah. The transfer portal has changed that versus what it used to be like, and because of the transfer portal coupled with the NIL, staying in college is not as lucrative or possibly can be as successful as it used to be when you were the hand of God. Being the head coach of a football program, basketball program, things of that sort. Hey, man, it has changed, and it has made it where the NFL now is a little bit more palatable, because see, if Harbaugh comes, what was the per year tab they talking about paying that man? They talking about $100 million now.
Harbaugh would be about 18.5 million. Yes.
Yeah. For what period of time you think?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah,
5 year deal.
And see, and back to us, we still got to pay Arthur Smith 3 years for sitting on his butt.
No, can we pay
and if I was him, just the same way you sitting in that seat, I'd be sitting right there.
Now, I finna say
That's
that.
what Frank Wright gonna do.
Can we pay him in food stamps?
So they're not allowed to take no other job, or they're just not allowed to take no other head coaching job.
They can take on another job, but that team will pay that salary. If I'm not mistaken,
that's what New Orleans is doing with Sean Payton right now.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they were glad for Sean Payton to take that job because doesn't Denver get that salary?
Yeah, that picture up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So if Frank, so you telling me if Frank Wright was going to be an offensive coordinator with somebody else, then the other team got to take on the rest of that salary.
Mm-hmm.
They got to pay the rest of that salary.
I'm staying home. Okay.
Well,
Dennis, Colorado will be there for 2 more years. He'll be there in Colorado for 2 more years, and he'll dip. So,
and then
it's honestly it's just 1 more year.
And then they can sign another deal where the new deal will add some more years onto it, and they just pay a little bit more. And they eating that salary up, plus they pay that man a little bit more because the salary is going up. Those coaching salaries are going up. So
Well, speaking of that, did everybody get A1s on the LA Chargers? Everybody got anything for the LA Chargers?
Ian.
Okay, what you got, Ian?
So to recap, I have Eric Bieniemy going to Atlanta. I got Antonio Pierce going to the Raiders. And I have a college football national champion going to the LA Chargers.
Who that?
I have Dean Spanos opening the vault and making Jim Harbaugh the highest paid coach in the NFL.
Oh, yeah? Okay. All right, so now let's get to the Panthers. What you got for the Panthers?
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't think nobody would take that job, Dennis, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And this why? Because I said that last week.
I got something.
Okay, I said that last week, and I'm going to keep on saying it. If you hire a head coach, let the man coach. Let the man get his own groceries, his own quarterback. Frank Wright.
I mean,
you cannot be like Jerry Jones and you had not run shit.
Okay.
What you got, Ian?
For me, it's pretty simple. I'm going to go for a second-generation coach. This guy has never been a head coach before, been an offensive coordinator, bunch of teams. Never gotten a chance before. He just interviewed with Carolina yesterday. And my answer is Brian Callahan, the offensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, okay. I got one for you, and he probably won't get an interview. Probably nobody ever talked to him. But you know what? He's troubled. He's desperate. He needs some help. They're a troubled team. They're desperate. They need some help. I'm gonna go with Mel Tucker. Used to coach Michigan State.
Who?
Mel Tucker used to coach Michigan State. Got caught for that spanking scandal. He didn't even have sex with the girl. He just was spanking.
Oh, that dude. Okay.
The black dude.
Got caught with the spanking scandal. You know what I mean? He does have a whole love and hip hop situation going on over there. You got the owner that throw drinks on people, and now you got the head coach that's spanking. They're gonna be good.
that can go one way or the
other. I feel say that you ain't shit. Right?
Because that other way, they still
ain't nobody gonna take. Listen, what you say? Ain't nobody gonna take the job, right?
Right. True that. Yeah, true that. Yeah.
You said ain't nobody gonna take the job. So the only person that would take the job is a guy who actually wants to get back into coaching and redeem himself. What's the number one thing America loves? America loves a redemption story. That's the number one thing they love.
Wait a minute, Dennis.
Like I said,
I'm looking at this from. Okay, say I hire you to be my head coach, right?
Yeah.
And I tell you, draft the quarterback they got now.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm not mad at that.
wait a minute. And you tell me, no, I want this new shiny toy called CJ Stroud.
Hey,
He's
you ever see that?
He's gonna be this, and this, and this.
You ever see that movie Draft Day?
Yeah.
Remember all that shit they was going through? They went through all that in 12 hours. You see all that shit they went through in 12 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I have a bone to pick in that movie, by the way.
But what I'm saying, if I can't get the man that I want, why you made me the head coach?
Because the owners, that's the reason why they owners. They're very big headish. I'm gonna try to keep it cheap, PG. They're very big headish, and they believe that they want what they want, and they believe that that's the guy they want.
But
They've seen enough of them. That's what they want.
But the way you just put that sound like a bitch.
Well,
or a baby.
Well, so
especially when you don't know anything about football.
Right. If you don't know about this game called football.
Damn football. And I don't even think he knows how to talk to people. Shit, you see he threw a drink on somebody.
So, hey. And see, the thing is, as long as that man pays his ownership dues to the National Football League and kicks his revenue toward the big pile and his revenue sharing, they don't care what that man does as long as he doesn't embarrass the league.
But he did.
But my thing is,
you saw what they did to him, right? They fined him.
But they ain't no fine. They fucking patty with a butt. Don't do that no more. Okay.
But my whole thing is, if you don't know about football, the game that we love, stick to what you get. Let me be the head coach over here.
They ain't
That's why you pay me.
They not worried about liking football. You know what they worried about? That when you get in this side of the business, your revenue grows almost $500 million a year. It ain't too many businesses that you can get in that is a guarantee that your revenue grows almost $500 million a year.
I'm glad you said that. You see that stadium, how empty it look.
That's all right.
This whole season. But you see the stadium.
I do want to mention, by the way,
the players. That help you pay the popcorn.
Let me tell you. Right now, if that stadium look like shit, I guarantee you, within 2 years, that stadium will be filled. Why will that stadium be filled? Because he'll hire the right people and places and start trusting them to make decisions. So now it won't go from $500 million. It'll go from $750 million that he's going to get a year. Now he going to look at it like, you know what? Do what you do. Right. He going to be in there throwing drinks on himself in the shower. Woo! That's how he going to be.
Hey,
man. Hey, look. He got off light. That drink throwing. He got off light. And I'm not talking about the NFL. He got light. Man, you pull some stuff up there in Philadelphia like that and see what the heck happened to you. Owners down there, that close to the.
Wait a minute, John. Philadelphia people, they be throwing battery at you.
yeah, hey, man. Boy, but there's a point I want to make. Now, you can't mess up too bad because you guys remember what happened up in Cincinnati when they weren't spending all of the salary cap, and they came out with a rule that you got to spend a certain percentage of your salary cap per year or per 4 years, because Cincinnati, they were as cheap as Marge Schott was in baseball. They weren't spending no money on nobody. That's why Marvin Lewis.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why Marvin Lewis stayed there as head coach as long as he stayed. You know, they didn't want to hire a coach. They didn't want to do anything. They didn't want to pay players or whatever. And they said, hold up now. And see, I don't know whether that rule came into effect or was enforced as much as it was during that particular time. But they can't, you know, because I think me, Ron, you and I think on the on another show we were talking about that they have a rule now that you got to spend a certain amount of your salary cap every year to equal to an amount over an aggregate 4 years. Okay, so you can't be sitting up here, because the NFL is a revenue sharing situation. I mean, I can buy a Philadelphia Eagles jersey, but the proceeds go to all 31 of the team.
Right.
Yeah. So that's how the NFL is the way that it is. That's how they make money, because everybody is sharing in the revenue. When the TV deals come out, everybody gets an equal share of the pie once the TV deals come out. So, so the whole thing stays afloat. That's why this is such a cabal. Well, it's really collusion, but everybody helps everybody out.
Right. Ian, what you had to say, Ian?
And Ron, you keep talking about how empty the stadium is. With how much money the owners are getting from the TV deals, you don't have to fill a stadium because of how much money. Hold on. You don't have to fill because of how much money they're getting from the TV deal. As long as the TV deal is so many billions of dollars. And Dennis, you keep talking about they keep going up in revenue. It's mostly because of the media rights, the TV deals. They keep going up and up and up every time they negotiate. Same happens with the NBA. Remember in 2016, they had a new NBA deal, and they had a bunch of money now because there was a new media deal.
But this is what I wanted to say.
As long as they have a lot of money.
Hold on. I got. No, this is what I wanted to say. The one thing I'm going to say that he do have to fill a stadium up and do the thing because you want to get more primetime games.
And
that's what I'm going to say. You want to get more primetime games because it's TV deals is coming, but I think there's more TV deals is coming because I already see what they did in baseball, whereas though they only got certain games on Apple TV. I don't know if y'all noticed that in baseball. They got certain games on Apple TV. And basketball, I seen this other network take over basketball. So I see them coming. I see these networks coming. And what you want to do is you just want to sell out enough. And I think he'll get there to sell out the stadiums again.
But what I'm trying to say, you're going to want your fans to buy your jerseys, to buy your merchandise.
They will.
Well, I understand that, but it's a small percentage of what the revenue is. That's what I'm saying. It's like when you have to look at the whole pie.
Right.
It's a small percentage.
But if you don't know what you're doing, and you tell,
that's why I said he got it. That's why I said the next 2 years he's gonna get somebody in there that he's gonna trust, and he's gonna see how they take him to the next level. And like I said, he's gonna be in the shower throwing drinks on the show. But let's get to this. Let's get to this last team real quick, so Ron can do his question. Last team we're gonna do is the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. Who you got coaching the Tennessee Titans? Go ahead, Ryan. Come on, give me some money. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Marvin Lewis.
Marvin Lewis. I ain't mad at that. But that ain't what they gonna do. But I ain't mad at that.
Wait a minute. This why. They got everything there. They got a good running game. I know that wait a minute.
He's a free agent. He's a free agent.
I know that, but they will bring in Marvin Lewis to tell him, hey, you won't get that much money out there like we're going to pay you here. You see what I'm saying? Marvin Lewis will put on that Baltimore, that Cincinnati, and talk to him, and he's going to sign back with the Tennessee Titans.
He's not getting a bag, though. At his age, he's not getting a bag.
I'm not
honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, Brian. And I hate to say this, but it's gonna happen. He goes to the Dallas Cowboys.
See,
he's gonna go to Dallas on a 1-year deal. Yeah.
Wait a minute. And we seen where there were my questions this week, y'all. We seen a good running back that goes somewhere else and being dog shit. We seen it.
Dallas took on Eddie George.
Right. And y'all took on the running back who y'all had.
Yeah, we took on Dallas running back. Yeah, that was
right. And both of them were terrible. So if I'm him, I would not go to that. But
okay, what you got over there, John?
I really don't want to help them out because they cursed us with Arthur Smith for 4-3.
Well, they ain't make you sign a contract.
Mickey Mouse. Send Mickey Mouse down there to coach him. Damn it. Them bones. But thing is now, they supposed to be building a new stadium, as a matter of fact, aren't they?
In a couple of years.
In a couple of years.
You know what that means? New stadium. When you get a new home, you're gonna want somebody new in there.
With the pieces that they have, see, thing is that Tennessee, Atlanta, I think the teams that
Washington,
Tennessee, now Washington, I can't put in that category because see, Washington is one of those storied franchises, if you understand what I'm saying. Super Bowls in the past, the nation's capital, season ticket holders. You can't even,
I mean, Washington, they used to be a storied franchise. They used to be.
Yeah,
they get a new stadium too.
Yeah, well. See, the thing is, they still are. See, what the Washington Redskins, and I keep calling them Redskins. They changed their name to the Commanders and all that type of stuff. But
John, we call them the Commodores over here.
Oh, the Commodes.
They got
the Commodes, Washington Commodes.
No, we call them the Commodores.
We call them
Lionel Richie and Lionel Richie.
They got Lionel Richie in the locker room performing.
But they have a season ticket wait list.
Yeah.
They got a season ticket wait list.
They used to.
No, they still do.
I thought they still did.
Yeah, they still do.
No, Dan Snyder was proven to be lying about that, by the way.
Oh.
Well, prior to him owning it, they were a storied franchise, and they still have a rabid fan base. So Atlanta and Tennessee, these are the two places where a ownership group would have to overpay somebody worth something to come to. Now, DC, no. They
just pay somebody with a bean pie and keep it pushing.
Yeah,
and they overpay
tell them.
Well, wait a minute, OG, you never said who you got for Tennessee.
I told you, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, any cartoon character. I'm not helping
Bugs
them.
Bunny, Daffy Duck.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny. No, hold up. Hey, only DC comics. We don't send them over there. No Marvel, no Warner Bros. We sending DC over there. Might send Batman and Robin over. But that's all I got for them, man.
All right, what you got over there, Ian?
Honestly, I don't care. Like, the Tennessee Titans is one of those two teams I have no opinion on. Like, they don't matter to me. They can hire whoever. Like, I don't care. So,
well, I'm gonna jump out the window on this one. This is the team I got John Harbaugh going to. I think they jump out the window and pay all that money for John Harbaugh. They pay him $20 million a year. The reason I say that because they could have kept Mike Vrabel. Because
Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh?
Whatever, the Harbaugh. The Harbaugh. All right, I keep forgetting. The one that was the quarterback.
Ain't working. The one in college.
The quarterback.
I was going to say John Harbaugh leaving Baltimore. Damn. All right.
Yeah, they're going to get khaki pants. They're going to hire khaki pants.
All right, now now that you're saying that, there will be a bidding war between Tennessee and Atlanta. Now that you say it,
now
and LA.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, y'all don't do good in bidding wars.
No, we don't. We don't do good in bidding wars. But I'm just letting you know that there will be two fronts right there at the Tennessee-Georgia border, which they don't know where it really is. There's some people say that Chattanooga is in Georgia. because they want to get a Ron. Yeah, they said that Chattanooga's in Georgia because they want to bend where the moccasin bend around Interstate 24. They say that's part of Georgia, and every time the drought comes up down here, they raise saying, hey, now you know that's really Georgia, don't you? And
wait, I thought the border was Copper Hill.
Well, see, the thing is, you might be right about that, but the reason why they saying that is because they want that bend in the Tennessee River to send water down here so they can tap into it.
Like I vaguely recall my trip with Tennessee and Georgia. Like it was a few years ago. I vaguely remember what it was.
We didn't get into a geography question.
Well, hey, like I said,
let's get the Ron's
Civil War
battles.
Ron's questions. Riggedy Ron's questions.
Ron, you somebody.
No.
All right, Ron, let's do it.
My first question: Name one NFL player that played for your NFL team that did good. Then he went to another team, and he was not the same. Dennis.
Donovan McNabb.
Yeah.
Kyle Orton. He was doing pretty well in Chicago. He was doing pretty well in Chicago. Kyle Orton did pretty well in Chicago. Went to Denver, ruined his entire career. So
man, you were supposed to say somebody else like Lance Briggs or some other shit like that.
Lance Briggs never left.
Oh, my fault. I meant to say no. Matt, I'm sorry. Matt Forte is what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
John.
You know who I'm gonna say.
Yeah, who is? Let me hear it.
Matt Ryan, Julio Jones.
Shut. Oh, Julio had 3 touchdowns this year.
No.
That's a good year for Julio. Julio had 3 touchdowns in a short season. Hold up, player. That's a good year for Julio.
I got one for you, and John might know this person. Jarvis Norwood.
Yep.
Jarvis Norwood did good with us, but I think he went to the Raiders. I think. And he was nowhere to be found. No more. So.
I thought you were going to say Chris Chandler, but okay.
Him too.
No, he didn't go no place. Chris Chandler, didn't he just retire?
No. Chris Chandler went to the Bears after.
He went to Chicago.
He went to the Bears.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I remember him, man. 5 years old. I remember him.
Yeah, I thought he dropped off the map. Okay.
My next question. 4 NFL teams are looking for new head coaches. We already talked about Atlanta Falcons, Washington Commodores, Carolina, and New England. So, do y'all want to stick with those coaches y'all name?
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
Next one. What's the next one?
All right. My next question. Who the 2 NFL teams going to the Super Bowl this year? John.
With a ticket or playing? You mean gonna buy a ticket and go?
No, they're going to be in the Super Bowl.
Oh. Everybody, man. Look. I'm gonna say Frisco and Kansas City.
Ooh.
And I'm not confident in it. No, everybody on my team.
So who is his answer? So I'm gonna go with his answer. That's what I'm gonna go with.
His answer.
Yeah.
Dennis.
On my screen, he's over here. But
Oh.
I'm gonna say Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Hey Dennis, you want to try that again, or
No, I ain't trying shit.
You sure?
Yeah, what you say, Ryan? You ain't say shit.
I say the 49ers, and I say Kansas City.
Okay.
My next question: how much power should the NBA commissioner have over NBA players?
Enough to make
100%?
sure they
He should. Yes.
enough power to make sure that they act right. That's about it.
Enough power to block a trade. I mean, that, you know.
No, fuck that. Just make sure they act right. Blocking trees and shit. Fuck wrong with them.
John?
Well, now they do have a collective bargaining agreement that outlines the sides. So, man, that's a whole nother discussion right there. That's a whole nother discussion.
I say this 75%, 50, 65%. What?
Okay, now can you really quantify it in percentages?
Yes.
Or can you do you need to quantify this by the bargaining agreement that they have, the collective bargaining agreement that they have, the whatever duties that the commissioner has, because like I said, we do.
Who is this?
This is the discussion. This is a discussion we need to get into because there's not going to be 100%. The collective bargaining agreement is not going to allow for 100%.
And let me say this.
Okay.
The reason I came up with the question, do y'all remember when Carmelo Anthony got in some trouble in the NBA?
Yeah.
Which time?
You the pick either one.
I mean, which time?
He went to the commissioner office, and the commissioner told him just like this: you need to stop hanging with the dudes you hanging with. He said, I know where you be at all times. I know what you do from morning to night. Now, if I'm not playing basketball and I'm not getting in no trouble outside of basketball, you should not got to tell me who I to hang with and who I can't hang with. To me, in my opinion. If I'm not on the court, you should not tell me who I to hang with and who I can't hang with.
I mean, with the amount of private investigators the NBA has, why not?
But that my time.
Okay, now, how much time are we going to devote to this section? Because see, like I said, this is we
ain't got that much.
Huh?
We don't got that much. But
cause see, the thing is now, this is the same thing that happened with Ja Morant too.
Right.
That just happened with Ja Morant, and if you are in the season, if you're in the season. And you're not on strike, depending upon what that collective bargaining agreement says, as far as as well as the NBA's code of conduct, they may have a right to regulate you by virtue of the fact that you sign waivers, agreements, things of that sort, that you would maintain a standard of conduct that would be complementary and not detrimental to the league. Okay. If you sign that and you have an agreement to that effect, then you are under scrutiny and under the NBA's rules and regulations during the entire season, and in some instances, even in the off season.
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, and see, that's something that we would have to, that I would have to look at and see, because now Ja Morant, okay, that situation with Ja Morant, two situations with Ja Morant that got him suspended. He wasn't at a game, he wasn't waving a pistol at anybody, but they suspended him for conduct, quote unquote, detrimental to the league. All right. Now, because it was reflecting badly on the league.
Right.
All right. So because of that, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying as far as the quote unquote percentage of power. Because see, the thing is that the players may have given that power away, kind of like with the NFL and the commissioner. They had the opportunity to have a hearing and impartial judges judge all situations that would be warranting suspension in the NFL.
Right.
They abdicated that power to the commissioner. Now, the commissioner, what he did to keep himself out of it, especially after that Ray Rice situation, you remember that?
Yeah.
Where they suspended the man, come to find out they had the tape. The tape got released.
Right.
Then they wanted to come back and suspend him again. And they said, "Oh, hold up, man. No. You don't get 2 bites of the apple." Now, you all had the tape already.
Right.
Y'all had the tape already and suspended the man. It's only because everybody else saw the tape and it was a whole bunch of outrage because of you seeing the tape that you want to suspend the man again. No, you can't bite the apple 2 times now.
Right.
And it's that kind of situation, Ron. Like I said, we would, we'd have to dig into this one here.
Hey, Ron.
Yes.
Look, the way I've always looked at it is, I'm an employee. I'm an employee at my job, right?
Right.
If I do something outside of my work that damages the brand of what I'm working at, it affects the brand. So if you do something outside the NBA that affects the brand, the NBA is going to look at you and treat you harshly.
Right. But my thing is, if I'm not doing nothing and I just hanging out with my guys, how you gonna tell me who to hang with and we not doing that? That my whole thing is.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying this: if you have private investigators watching you, I mean, they're essentially telling the NBA what's going on. So,
and to piggyback on that, see, how quick stuff can jump off and you in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Right. I understand it.
And like my man just said, NBA security, okay, all somebody got to do is whisper in somebody's ear. All right. And NBA security start following y'all. Y'all going down here, y'all doing this, y'all doing that. Or your entourage is doing that. And you are associated with that entourage.
Right.
And see, just like I say, just like I've said many times, if somebody falls on the elevator, when the person getting ready to get on the elevator, open the door, everybody's stinking. They don't know who did it, but all of y'all stink. And they looking all cross-eyed at everybody getting off that elevator because somebody. So everybody guilty,
Let me go to my next question.
But I mean, that's the way it is.
Right.
Long time ago, you were judged by the people whose company you kept.
Right.
If you were with somebody and they were rowdy, he must be rowdy with them jokers. Every time you look around, he with these jokers, blah, blah, blah. So,
Let me go to my next question. Name the best NBA head coach that did not win a championship in the NBA. Dennis.
Best NBA coach did not win a championship in the NBA. Who did I think had a real good shot to win a championship as a head coach? Didn't do it. It's a good ass question, right? I don't want to say that.
Well, I'm finna go first. Jerry Sloan.
Oh, okay. Jerry Sloan's a good one. Trying to think who else I think had a good chance to win a championship. Well, he ended up winning one, so I can't say him either. Yeah, he already said Jerry Sloan. I'm not gonna say Jerry Sloan.
I got one for you. But all right.
Go ahead. I know
Go
you're
ahead.
last.
man.
Oh, Don Nelson.
Yeah. Because everybody I'm thinking of, they won it.
Yeah, they won it.
I mean,
How
took
about
them a while, but they won it. But
how about Carl?
Nah.
The Denver
George
Nuggets.
Karl?
George Karl. Nah.
Hey,
You know what? What's the coach of Detroit right now?
Monty Williams.
Monty. Yeah, I'll give it to Monty.
Didn't he
He's
just
not
get
even
the
good enough to win
job?
5 games this year. Come on.
Well, he was with Phoenix before that.
What?
Oh, okay. They did go to the final.
Anybody in the comments? Tell me your head.
Oh, what's my man name? They used to coach Jordan when he was younger.
Doug
The one
Collins.
that got the
Doug
Jerry
Collins. Doug Collins.
I thought about him. But I'm gonna tell you something. Mark Jackson.
Hey, I was gonna say him, but then I said that's the obvious, so I didn't want to say
What?
him.
Man.
Well, hey man, hey, he need to be at the top of the list. In my opinion, he from what I remember about the quote unquote modern day Mark Jackson.
Okay.
Anybody
else?
No,
Name 3 NBA players coming out of the West that should be a All-Star this year. Dennis.
There's three NBA players?
Yeah, give me 3.
3? All right, I'm going to take Ant Edwards because I like the way he balling. Another All-Star out the West that I like a lot, Lloyd Marketing. I like him a lot. Another All-Star out the West. Swiper, no swiping. De'Aaron Fox. Swiper, no swiping.
All right. Ian.
Chet Holmgren out there in Oklahoma City. I got to go with De'Aaron Fox out there in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Brandon Ingram, New Orleans.
And John.
Wemby, just cause he tall.
Mm-hmm.
Joker, and who else? And, and I'm gonna say LeBron. That's obvious, but Steph. I know I named 4, but those, I mean, they had top. And see, Wemby, man, I need 2 of them on my team.
Wemby's only averaging 19 and 10 though. Only average.
I will say,
yeah, but it's the optics. Optics. The optics are going to get him voted into the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, because he's the new golden boy. Yeah, he's a new boy.
Oh yeah. Oh, and look. I mean, he's doing things that only a 7'4" player can do. I mean,
see, the funny part is he's not even going to win Rookie of the Year though. He's not going to win Rookie of the Year.
Now, who you think gonna win Rookie of the Year?
Oh, Chet Holmgren, hands down, Chet. Chet Holmgren is going to win.
Okay, it's possible because see, the thing is, that's one thing about voted awards. I look at it. I say, okay, he won Rookie of the Year. He was nominated to the All-Star game. He got Most Improved Player. Since those are voted awards and those awards are not solely based on stats, just like the Hall of Fame and other voted awards, I really don't put a lot of stock into them because I don't have any cold hard facts that are going to be the pivotal source of just making it well. Let me
these
make it like this.
These are three I got.
I'm sorry, UFC. He did not play last year, and yes, he is a rookie. Okay, he did not play last year, so since he's playing this year, he's a rookie. Yes, he is.
Now these are three I got.
That's the same discussion we were having about Ritter. But go ahead.
I got he want to be a game banger so much and just got injured. Who your boy, Dennis? Yeah, Ja Morant.
But why though?
You really gonna ask me why?
But why though? Like Ja Morant, why though? Like, why?
What he do on the court? That
Not much. He just got hurt again.
Yeah, he just got hurt, but you gotta look at what he did before.
He played 9 games, Ron. He played only 9 games.
But okay, hey Ron, now let me ask you this. Isn't he disqualified from consideration because he won't have the 60 games that you have to have?
Right, that's why I just said I would say.
Okay. All right.
Lucha.
He messed himself up, man. Ron, he messed himself up.
I gotta say Lucha. I gotta say
I forgot about Lucha.
I hate to say this person, but
say it fast. Say it fast. And
he played for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, the Claw.
The Claw, baby.
And the dude played for, I think he played for the Jazz or the Nuggets. The one that just won the championship last year.
The Joker.
Yeah, Joker. There you go. That was my last question, Dennis.
That was a good one, June. We got right out of there right at 10 o'clock. I love it. Hey, John, man, you coming back on, man. Listen, don't be no stranger, man.
Yes, sir. And I'm inviting you and the other gentlemen to come to my stream called the Eye Test because we fuss, we don't get mad. Okay. We can discuss anything you guys want to discuss. But, at this particular point, since our house is so in disarray, so junky, so nasty, so smelly, the predominant topic is going to be both our basketball team here and our football team here. And I would like to get, a good outside perspective from you guys as to what it looks like from the outside. So
right.
Hey, you're more than welcome to come on.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there.
And I will be back.
Send me the information.
All right.
Yeah, Ron, make sure you connect us, Ron.
All right. I got one thing to say. Shout out to the Pops and the Henry brothers, and thank you to the fans. Without y'all, we would not be here. And share the show.
Yeah.